Hey, yo, what is up, everybody? It is King Hitman here. We have some, yo, when I tell y'all, this is something I did not expect. I don't believe anybody expected this. You can't hold me and say you expected this. But we have Dragon Ball Fusion units. They're easying, and we have their info here, courtesy of the homie, the big homie Goresh. And we also have the Easy A from my boy Physical Future Gohan. I read over his Easy A. The rest of the units I don't know about, but the Gohan, I think he's good. He's great. He's not like, bad or anything. So we're gonna get into it, but let's get into the fusion units first. First things first, before I get into these units, I do need to make it clear. Yo, let's talk about it, bro. The 7 year anniversary. All right. I listen, people swear up and down they don't like the idea of it and they hate when they do it, but bro, it's gonna be a fusion celebration. Y'all swear you hate fusion characters, I promise you it's gonna pop off like it does every single time they do it. So with that being said, I do believe it's going to be a Super Saiyan 4 Goku and a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta that fuse into Gogeta, and then a Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta that either fuses into Gogeta or fuses into Vegito. I prefer I prefer Gogeta. Like a double Gogeta celebration would be something crazy. However, I'm sure they'll probably switch it up or something. Like the unit, the LF that just came out on Legends, I want to see those animations in Dokkan. That's why I'd be perfectly cool with a blue Gogeta as the LR. But it remains to be seen. Just know these weird fusion buffs, and Patara got buffed and Fusion got buffed even more a couple weeks ago with Heroes, and these weird easy A's, they have to be aligned to something, bro. So if it's not gonna be the New Year celebration, brother, it has to be the anniversary, right? So it remains to be seen. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So let's get into it. No more time wasting. So first off, we have Pandel. Pandel. Her passive is attack and defense 150%. She gives all allies attack and defense 30%. She gains an additional attack and defense and chance to dodge plus 7% per fusions category ally on the team. Her super attack lowers attack and defense supreme damage. All allies 30% attack and defense is fine. It's fine. It's nothing insane. Like I wouldn't go bonkers over that because there's so many great support units in the game. Like a couple years ago, she was a staple on the Super Int team back in like the Neo God era, the 120 era, and I don't have any issues with her. But I need fusions because it's such a thin roster. Like when you look at fusions, there's only so many names they do. So when I get a fusion character, especially a character that's a support, I kind of wanted her to be a dedicated fusion support if possible. But that's not the direction they chose to go, and that's fine. You live with it. It's not the worst thing ever. But she's good. She's good. I don't dislike her. I think she's just he didn't put her leader skill. Okay, cool. It doesn't matter. Her leader skill is probably terrible. Second, we have, oh, by the way, her category. She's on Peppy Gals, Fusions, Hybrid Saiyans, and Crossover. She's not even on that many teams. Whatever. Links A, Battlefield, Diva, GT. Oh, she has GT. She has GT, but they would never put her on GT Heroes. Pandel? So it's that doesn't make sense. This was back in a time where Dokkan didn't always make sense. Even now, Dokkan doesn't always make sense. But obviously, it's like Pan from GT, and I would assume Dragon Ball Z Videl. I didn't play fusions, so that's just weird to me. Infighter Saiyan lineage is great because she is on Hybrid Saiyans, which doesn't make sense. Um, it doesn't make sense. Shattering the limit fused fighter. So what? One, two, three, four, five. Oh yeah, they did only have 6 links, which means Karoly probably, yeah, 6 links. Oh man, and really five because the man has Berserker. But Karoly, let's get into his info. Attack and defense 260%. Karoly performs an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super attack. He gets an additional attack 59% if the enemy is stunned, causes supreme damage, and he has a high chance to stun. Now, Karoly's animation is actually kind of cool for like how old it is. It's a gigantic spirit bomb. He's a bit, I guess, creative with it. You guys know, like the fusion super attack. It's really dope for how old it is. This guy came out in 2016. Like that was barely over a year and a half after like Dokkan was really getting the ball rolling. So now his link set: Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Berserker, Fuse Fighter, Shattering the Limit. He's only on 2 categories. He's not on. He's not on. He's not on Super Saiyan. He wouldn't be on full power. What other categories? Damn, damn. Whatever. He's on fusion and crossover. Those are his only. So I see why his baseline is so OP. I guess 260% is nice though, and he's often gonna be double supering. You can probably get him to triple super. He's very good. He's very base, like he's basic, I guess, but I like him. Now this is the one I'm most excited for: Barlot, Goku, and Bardock. No, Barlot is on Goku family. Hold up, I'm checking my phone. Hold up, I gotta check in game. But Barlot, he was always a nuker. He was never the best at anything, but he was a nuker. I like him. I don't. It's just because it's Bardock and Goku, so I don't really have any issues with him. But let's get into what he does now. Barlot, he randomly changes a type of key sphere excluding STR, 2 STR key spheres. He gets an additional, or he gets attack and defense 30% per key sphere obtained. He gets an additional attack and defense 30% and chance to perform a critical hit plus 15%. When getting 3 or more key spheres, he gets a high chance to perform an additional super attack. When collecting 5 or more key spheres, he gains an additional attack and defense 30%. And I'm sorry, I always laugh whenever these passives are insane. Finally, when he has 7 key spheres, Barlot will get an additional attack and defense 30% and chance to perform critical hit, plus another 15%. And his super attack effect greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to the enemy. Now I do appreciate that he's orb changing. He's really only on the 2 categories. He's not on Goku's family. They're so weird, bro. They are so weird. I hope they plan on putting like an in-game announcement to fix shit like that. Like it makes me mad. But whatever. Now, so far, I'm gonna be honest. These units are on too like few of categories to really be impactful to the game to me. So unless the fusion team and whatever it's about to become in, I guess, a month and a half, 2 months, whatever it's about to become should really be crazy. Because I don't really see them being crazy useful. Like, I think all the heroes units so far are pretty much better than these guys. I don't see anything insane. I mean, Karoly, his baseline is impressive. Let me see his stats real quick. I hope I'm not taking too long to do the video. These are not his easy A stats of 135%. That's why they gave him 260%, by the way. His 135% 12 key multiplier is terrible. Okay, before I lose hope, let's get into Bulla. Now, Bulla, she was always just a support unit. She was a staple on the Super AGL team back in the 70% era, but then defense became important, so she lost her spot. Attack and defense 150%. She gets an additional attack and defense 30% per fusion category ally in the same turn, not including herself. All allies will get 3 key when HP is 30% or above. Look at her old, that was literally her old passive. That's the exactly old passive. She has a high chance for all attacks to be super effective against all types, and she also has a different proc for a high chance to guard against all attacks. Her super attack raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to the enemy. Okay, I guess. Listen, I guess I don't really. I don't. I like her the most, but it's those units that have a high chance to guard that kind of irks me. But I do like her. I definitely like her the most so far, and I was hoping I would like Barlot the most. I don't love Barlot. I don't. I guess. Let's see them in action first. But so far, I still, like I said, I don't think any of these fusion units are better than the Dragon Ball Heroes EZAs or like that, those Super Saiyan. Just the banner units, I don't think they're better so far. Let me show though. Link set, Battlefield Diva, the Innocence, GT Fused Fighter, more than meets the eye, the Saiyan lineage, and shattering the limit. Her link set is the best one because she does have, I mean, if you like on the fusion team, you can get the innocence with Gotenks is on hybrid Saiyan. Same thing, the Gotenks is GT. I don't. Oh, you can kind. I guess Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta if you care to look into that. I don't really. Yeah, there's not too many places you're getting GT, but Fused Fighter, of course, is going to be great. More than meets the eye, not the best for what she is, but you will find a couple of those on crossover, I believe. The Saiyan lineage, great for Hybrid Saiyan. Shattering the limit, it'll be fine. Finally, the very tip of the iceberg, the unit I am most excited for. Oh, oh, I'm hyped. Super Saiyan Gohan. Future Gohan, listen, they always give him that dependency on Trunks units. I don't love that about him, so let's get into it. I will tell y'all he does have it. Leader skill, Future Saga gets 3 key stats, 170%. Oh, okay. So before, if you didn't, I like that. So if you didn't know what he did before for his leader skill, he gave Future Saga, of course, you know, the 3 key, but he gave HP 130. So this is what they're doing with the leaders that are like 130 and then 170s that are only leading the one category. He doesn't lead Fizz or anything like that, Super Fizz or nothing like that. He's simply going to give 170 across the board. That's nice. I like that. I have no issues with that. As long as they play it right, like you have to do it for the right units and the right categories. Like if you give AGL Bardock, I don't know, 170 or 150 to low class warriors or something, like nobody cares about that. But I guess he has 2 leader skills. I don't know. I'm trying to think of outdated units. Say physical Vegito, right? Physical Super Vegito. Let's say you give him 170 across the board. It's nice, but you have STR Super Vegito, who, in a sense, his leader skill is so much better regardless of an EZA. So units like that will benefit a lot from this 3 key 170 upon when they EZA. Now, Gohan's passive attack 158%. He gets defense up to 158%. The less HP, the greater the defensive boost. It reduces damage received by 30% off rip. And he also reduces damage received plus 7% at the start of every turn up to 28%. I like it. I like it. So it will take him time. He's still a build-up unit, but now it's much better than before. However, at turn 1 of SBR, he is in danger. He's still in danger. One thing about Gohan also is his attack stat is never been like remarkable. His attack stat is actually really disappointing. I'm looking at him right now, 55% on my global account. It's 11.6k. Y'all understand? Even with extra 3k on him, he's not even above 15k. So his EZA will help him out a lot, but he'll still be below other future category EZA units. I don't know why they built him like that. So hopefully his passive and his super attack effect, which greatly raises attack and defense for one turn and still causes immense, will compensate for that. Now, the final part of his passive, he gets an additional, this is the part I hate, attack and defense 120%. That is so massive. And a medium chance to perform a critical hit if there's a Trunks that is on the Future Saga attacking in the same turn. Not on the same team, bro. In the same turn. Listen. Say it was attack and defense 40% and then a medium chance to crit. I'm like, yo, that's cool. Because he's not a fiend for Trunks. And then his passive was like attack 200%, defense 200%, less HP the greater the stats boost. That'd be cool. But to fiend for Trunks the way he will is not going for it. Now I will also, I need to, I guess I will almost post face, like you know how you usually say preface. I'm gonna end this video by encapsulating the fact that we do expect an LR to be announced in about 2 hours, maybe an hour from when I post this on JP. So the JP Twitter will tweet out something. Like, well, we fully expect that. I at least I do. All right. So let me know how excited you guys are about this guy. I like him a lot. I always loved physical Future Gohan. I just always understood he wasn't the craziest unit. He never really, he never had a spot in the game. Respectfully, it was very difficult to like this guy. He had a couple weeks of relevance when Into Future Gohan came out because they linked up so well, but it didn't work out in the end. It just didn't. I long live Future Gohan, man. I'm still wearing your t-shirts and shit, but like we still lighting candles for you, pouring one out for you, but like I hate that Trunks dependency. So now look at the thing about the teams he's on. Future Gohan physical is on. Hybrid Saiyans cool. Future Saga cool. Goku's family now dead, somewhat dead. Super Saiyans, you gotta stretch it a little bit, but I guess you could say it's cool. Android slash Cell Saga, you could make that. That's cool. Bond of Master and Disciple is cool. All Out Struggle, and then Connected Hope is another So half his teams you can't get a Future Saga Trunks. That's a uber great unit on that team without like really poking holes in the way the team is built. I just hate that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I informed or entertained you. I know this one's a bit, well, it's not that long for how many units I covered. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be doing another video in an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whenever the hell they tweet out these LRs. If it's not tonight, it'll be tomorrow. See you guys later. Hiitman is out. Busy.